My name is Reed Rezchek, and I am the Rancho Buena Vista Little League Juniors coach. Yeah, you know what's funny is I actually didn't start playing baseball until I was 7 years old. All my buddies were playing T-ball and single A and double A, but my dad would never let me play, and the reason why was because he really wanted me to want to play, so I wouldn't just play for a few years and then just quit. You know, he wanted me to seriously make an investment into the game of baseball and want me to play. So he kind of deprived me of it for years and years, and I begged and I begged and I begged, and then finally he said, "All right, we'll go ahead and sign you up." And he signed him. I grew up right here in Vista, so he signed me up here at Rancho Buena Vista Little League. My 12-year-old year here at Rancho Buena Vista Little League with the Reds, we actually went 36-0. We didn't lose a game throughout the entire season, and then throughout the city and Tournament of Champions. And then, you know, I was fortunate enough to make the RBV Little League All-Star team that year, and we had the opportunity to go all the way to the Little League World Series in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. And what a heck of a summer that was. I mean, it was long and tedious, and you know, we played something like 40 games just to get to the Little League World Series. And we won every single game until the last game. You know, we finally lost in the U.S. final to a team from Hawaii. So that was a great experience, and it was really cool, you know, doing it with my buddies. And you know, these guys that we played with on this Little League team, I mean, man, we had played with each other for, you know, 4 years. Back in 2016, my dad was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and he was my lifelong, you know, baseball coach, life coach, I don't know, you know, whatever you want to call it. And then when he passed away in 2017, I had the opportunity to submit my application here at Rancho Buena Vista Little League and come back and give back to the community that gave me so much while I was growing up.
But I was just thinking that all I need to do is get a base hit to get the team going and energized.
He came through at 2 special times, and it was surreal.
You know, as a young guy, you really get wrapped up in this world, you know, this society that's kind of just turning around you day to day, and you never really get a chance to just stop and appreciate some of the things that you've had in the past and things that have helped you grow, you know, that have helped you grow to be the person that you become. And I guess that kind of happened to me, and so when I've had the opportunity to come back here and give back to the kids here at Rancho Buena Vista Little League, you know, it's really humbled me. It's reminded me of who I was and my roots, and it's allowed me to get back to that and get back, you know, in touch with some of the people that I've lost touch with over the years that I've grown up here. I grew up here in Vista with, and get, you know, not just you know, friends of mine, but, you know, also adults that I've, you know, lost contact with that were really big influences in my life as I grew up here. You know, so this experience has really humbled me, and it's, you know, taught me to be, you know, I know it's funny, but, you know, more caring and loving, and, you know, more appreciative of what I have, and just, you know, easy and you know, kind of bring me back to earth a little bit in between. And I never really found the balance until I went to Indiana, and it still took me years to find the balance. But that's where I learned the balance of the mental game. You know, when you play this game for so long, it starts to drag on, and it starts to get really tedious, and you start to lose some of the passion for it. And it's hard to get that back, and it's a struggle because it brings you down every day, because you don't feel like how you used to when you were a kid, and it was, you know, going out to play with the buddies in the backyard and just having fun, and there wasn't any political agenda going on with the coaches. You know, we were just able to go out and play baseball. So as I began to kind of lose that passion and that flame, I met some guys in the tail end of my career that really brought that back for me, and really showed me what it was like to be a kid on the baseball field again. And those guys had played in the big leagues, and so I really started to pick their ear and make sure when I was in the dugout, sit by them and listen to what they have to say, and just really buy into their processes and really pick their brains day to day, day in and day out, just trying to, you know, get that passion back. And honestly, I learned more in the tail end of my career than I had ever learned throughout the beginning of my career. You know, I really learned how to play the game of baseball.